Hello, good morning, students. Welcome in the lecture of pest and insect pest management. Program is Diploma Agriculture 1 year. Course title is Insect Pest Management. Myself, Karamjit Singh, Assistant Professor, Agriculture and Entomology. So today we will discuss what is pest, what is the meaning of pest, what is the definitions of pest. So today we will discuss about all about the pest. So first is the what is pest. The word pest, it derived from the French word that is pesti, and Latin word is the pestis. So the word meaning of these words pestis and pestis, that meaning is a plague, or you can say that contagious disease. So according to Food and Agriculture Organization in 1996, that any species, any strain or any biotype of plant, animal or pathogenic agent that cause injuries to plant or plant products or man's and his interests, that is a pest. So these are the examples: birds, rats, mites, insect pests. And what is the importance of pest? So this is the serious impact on the economic output from farm, either the directly or indirectly, and it contaminate the food grains. So the losses, different losses caused by the different pests in India. So this is the overall chart. You can see that the total 6% of the loss due to the rodents, and 33% loss of the different crops by the weeds, and 26% the loss of the our crops or food grains is a 26% by the insects. So this is the major problem that loss our food grains or crops, and 26% loss due to the diseases. So due to the spoilage by the pest, 15.7% food grain loss. If we talk about the 2 point economically loss, that is 2.37,600 crore loss by the insect pest. So what are the factor accounting for the pest outbreak in agro ecosystem? The first factor that affect the pest outbreak, that is the destruction of forest and bringing the forest area under cultivation. So this is the major factor. When we are destructing the forest or forest trees, then most of the insect pest comes from the forest and enter into the our cropping area or cropping fields. And the second important factor, the destruction of natural enemies. The second factor of outbreak of insect is the destruction of natural enemies. So day by day, many of the we are applying high doses of fertilizers, we are applying high doses of chemicals, we are applying high doses of different pesticides. So because of this, we are destructing the natural enemies. Natural enemies are those animals or those insect pests that feed on the other harmful insect pest. So natural enemies, for example, Chrysopyrella cornea, micromus, hoverfly. So we are killing day by day. So because of this, this is also affect the outbreak of the insect pest. We are also destroying the egg parasitoids, for example, Trichogramma species, then larval parasitoids. So because of the applying higher dose of chemicals, we are killing these natural enemies. Because of the killing of the natural enemies, the outbreak of pest is higher. Then third factor of the outbreak of insect pest, that is a intensive and extensive cultivation of crops. So we are doing a different cropping. We are doing a different cropping systems or applying different cropping system. So this is also major factor. One is the monocropping, growing of single crop in extensive area. If we are growing a single crop year by year, then there is high chance of outbreak of any pest. Then growing of same crop season after season, then it is also very uh, it is also inviting the different insect pest, or it is also the reason behind the outbreak of any insect pest. The fourth factor of the outbreak of the insect pest, that is the introduction of new crops or new varieties or new strains. So day by day we are invention new varieties, new strains of the crops, new improved strain of the crops. So it is also the important factor for the outbreak of the different insect pest. Then different or improved agronomic practices also inviting the outbreak of the insect pest in the our field area. So excess application or higher applications of nitrogen fertilizers. So these are the photos, or these are the examples of if we are applying higher dose of nitrogen, if we are applying higher dose of urea, then there are high chance of yellow stem borer in rice, and these are the examples. And then it is also reason behind the reason for outbreak of the cotton aphids and leaf hoppers if we are applying higher dose of the nitrogen fertilizers like urea. Then closer planting in mango, it is also increase the leaf hopper population. Then excess irrigation in rice, it is increase the brown plant hopper population in the rice field. And then the sixth factor of the outbreak of any insect pest, that is the accidental introduction of pest from the foreign countries. If we are coming from the foreign countries, then through the airs, through the sea pots, some of the insect pest comes with us. So these are the accidental introduction in new area or new countries. Some of the old introductions are the some leaf miners, coffee berry borers, coconut aerifieds. Then some of the recent introductions from the foreign countries, that is the tomato leaf hopper, tomato leaf miner, then western flower thrips, then Seleniumia whitefly, fall armyworm. Fall armyworm is a very important insect pest that comes from the other country of the Asian, some of the other Asian countries. So these are the major factor that affect the outbreak of the insect pest. So thanks for joining. We will discuss the next lecture in the next time. We will discuss the next lecture. Thanks for joining. Thank you very much.